And we are rolling on November 28th here at UCLA, where it's a beautiful day. This is part 2 of our speeches on persuasion. Why is your computer open? You have that little self-control? Shut it. Jesus. What's on there? Your love affair? Hi, honey, I love you. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. So what'd you like, please?
Hi, I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I really like 2 things about your speech. First, I feel that you used your voice really well, different intonation, everything that really helped keep me interested the whole way through. And second, I felt that you really knew your speech well. I could tell that you practiced it a lot, and that really shows. So, great job.
Yeah.
I'm Sydney.
Hi, Sydney.
I agree with that. Even with all the stops, you still knew what to say. But sometimes you talked a little fast and your words came together, but
yeah,
mine
I too. Keep it in time. Thank you.
Yeah. Kyler, it was a great speech. You started off with involving the audience who's tired, and everyone is. Trust me on this. And you belabored a little bit too much, but you're right. College students are just traditionally tired. Especially at this major research university where there's a heavy workload in every class because we demand a lot. That's why 100,000 people were rejected to come here, because they weren't good enough, right? So, that's life. So, on your thesis, perfect, your SIG statement, I said, I wish you had quoted the guy from Stanford who said 7 or 7 to 9.
Yeah.
I wish you had an authority instead of, Kyler says you need 7. It hurt your credibility a little, okay? I don't know. We don't have time to do it now. I want to get through a bunch of speeches, but people are different. Some people say they can get by on 6. I don't think anybody can get by on 4, but some people need 9, and other people took a long time. On your main body, reducing stress and immunity, I love the way you knew your sources. You cited the dates, and you cited the results of your study. Excellent. I only fault you for the Thomas Bollinger gerontologist quote for not citing that date so clearly.
Oh,
That would have been
I said it
better.
was 2010.
2010, yeah, but just stress it more with your voice. On your second reason, caffeine, and the Andrea from UPenn was really good. I think a lot of people, especially since some of the other speeches we've heard about, it causes you to gain weight when you don't get enough sleep and you eat badly. I think I would have stressed that a little bit more, because people don't realize that really is something that has been found to happen in scientific studies. Yeah. On the actions, yes, they were all really excellent. You told people they were all consistent with what you were trying to persuade people to do, and I think they were specific and concrete and doable. And I think this idea of better time management and getting a little mini work done so you don't have to do this cramola, and start your paper Sunday night that's due Monday morning, it's just crazy. You had, thank you, Lord, the benefits, which you cited nicely and fully, and very excellent job, summary, conclusion, and tie back to am I tired? Perfect. Connize, change your voice and pitch more. Get louder for your important points and go slower at times. How'd it go, Kyler?
I think Sam kind of highlighted the first two.
Yeah.
I changed my pitch and I was able to use volume a little more. And then last time I was a little under time, so I think this time it was good to do that. Yeah.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that will bring us to Natalie. Earth to Natalie. Come in. Come in. Oh my God. Saved by the bathroom. Well, I'm not going to wait for her. Okay, that's a 0. Okay, okay, let's go to Tina. Tina, come on down. She's at the bathroom. Hi, Tina. Thanks for not going to the bathroom. Okay, rock and roll, Tina. We got a full battery. By the way, let me make a little announcement. If anybody wants to get it over with today, and still we don't get to everybody today, at 4 o'clock during my office hours in the Comm Studies conference room, I will hear any C's or any other number that wants to go. Okay? Thank you. Okay, rock and roll. Tina?
I'm Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Ludwig Wittgenstein, an Austrian-British philosopher, once said that knowing a different language, people who know a different language often perceive a somewhat different world. Being bilingual in both Mandarin and English, I cannot stress how true this statement is. Knowing a different language has definitely impacted my life and been a very eye-opening experience. So today I wanted to persuade everyone to learn a second language. I will give you 2 reasons why and actions and benefits that will follow if you adapt my proposal. I think learning a second language is a very important skill because it opens many new doors of opportunity and allows us to empathize with the people around us who may be different. And most basically, it makes us smarter. So the first reason that I want everyone to learn a new language is that it increases your brain power. So Ellen Bialystock, a psychologist at York University in Toronto, found in one of her studies that people who spoke more than one language tended to do better on standardized tests. This was because they were able to use more gray matter, and that's the part of your brain that controls the central nervous system. Another research study done by Northwestern University found that knowing more than one language fine-tunes your mind. They had 48 student volunteers and put them in a room. Half were bilingual and half were monolingual. And during quiet conditions, only the monolingual students, or the monolingual and bilingual students, did the same. But during chaotic situations, only the bilingual students could find the speaker's voice and block out the chaotic sounds. This shows that bilingual speakers' minds are more fine-tuned, and this also decreases the likelihood of diseases like Alzheimer's. And I feel really strongly about this topic because many people don't feel the importance of learning a new language, but it's obvious that learning a new language can make you smarter, and it can also help you empathize with different people. So the second reason you should learn a new language is that it helps you empathize with a new group of people. So I went to China over the summer for the first time in 8 years. And the stereotype in China is that many Asian Americans can't speak Mandarin very well. And I went to Chinese school and I had to speak Chinese at home a lot with my mom. So my Mandarin was decent, and I found that through this I was able to make a lot of lasting connections with people and just have a completely different experience. And it made me feel refreshed that I could use a skill that I learned and meet new people with it. So now I'm going to offer you three concrete actions that you can take to learn a new language. The first one is just to take language classes. There are GEs here at UCLA that count as language classes. And second is watching TV shows in a different language. This will greatly increase your vocabulary count. And third is to travel abroad. There are many study abroad programs here at UCLA. So after you have performed these actions, you will see that there's a whole new part of life that you have opened, and you'll be able to empathize with other people and also just be smarter. So in summary, I have shown you 2 reasons why you should learn a new language, 3 concrete actions to take, and the benefits that follow.
Good.
And there should be no doubt in this room that you should learn a new language. And like Ludwig Wittgenstein said in his quote, learning a new language can open a new world. I believe that this is so true, but it can also clarify the world we live in today.
Thank you. What was the time?
5:04.
5:04. Perfect. What'd you like about Tina's speech?
My name is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
I thought that we followed the prompt really well, and that it was really easy to see that you were speaking with authenticity.
Improvement.
My name's Sydney.
Hi, Sydney.
I liked your speech, but when you could tell when you got nervous because you would look around the room or look down and like play your hands.
Yeah. Well, this is a noble speech to give. You didn't follow a lot of the instructions for the speech, which is problematic. You did not do the Chicago style of footnoting. Did you not know it, or forgot, or didn't like it, or was this just a rebellion, or what was the story on this?
I forgot.
Oh, you forgot. Okay, good. Well, yeah. The other thing about that, Tina, is that it caused you not to cite any dates on your studies, and so we couldn't really assess the credibility very well of your studies, at least when they were done and how they were done and that sort of thing. And when I looked at your bibliography, I didn't see much that looked like it was from the deep, deep internet, and that troubles me a tad. So, on your first reason, increase the brain power, yes, I believe that's true, and you cited some evidence. It's I can speak. I've seen the studies. I've heard this speech done in my classes before, cited with better evidence, and I can say anecdotally, people that I know that are bi and trilingual are really bright people. They really move around the world in a very interesting way. Yeah, and I like your audience analysis on the first reason. You said your second reason, it allows you to empathize with people. Let your hands be by your side. And I didn't really see how that worked exactly, except you said you went to China and you made some new friends, but I didn't really get the specifics of how you empathize so much with people. Your concrete actions, the GEs, to watch TV and travel to a foreign country, were good. I see you wrote in your benefits. Very good. You learned from others. I admire you for, taking that action so you didn't lose points for not having benefits. Wittgenstein, I think that's right. It does open a new world, and that's interesting. So, on the one last thing, when you get to the benefits, watch yourself tonight on YouTube. You'll see you never said the word benefits in the section. You said it in the summary. So you said, get rid of my distracting hand movements, be a more animated speaker, and be more relaxed. How'd it go, Tina?
I think I had relatively less hand motions. And then, I think I was like relatively animated, but I feel like I didn't know this speech as well. So,
Right.
So I wasn't as relaxed. But.
Okay, well, you got the job done, Tina. Thank you so much. All right, I guess we're out of time. Remember, is there anyone that's going to come today at 4 and do their speech? Anybody want to do their speech today at 4? You want extra time, eh? Okay. All right, remember, don't be absent Thursday. I'm giving out the exam. And we're going to do it quickly so we can get through a lot of people. Yeah, I gave you a 0.
When do you tell me to do it next?
You can do it today at 4.
At 4? I have no idea at 4.
Okay, how about 5?
I
How about
have a
6?
meeting for student on my association.
How about 8:30?
I don't get out till 9.
Oh my goodness.
Or you,
I know
She's busy.
you got a lot of excuses.
I promise it's not an excuse.
Okay, well, you shouldn't have gone to the bathroom
I'm
when
sorry, I
you were in
didn't know you were
that.
going to call on me. It was just a fluke.
I'm in your next class.
What a wise
I
decision.
need to drop it. I have mono.
Oh, you have mono. Step back. Okay, Avery Ellen Warwick. Yeah, I was wondering about you.
Yeah, I sent you an email.
You did.
I did.
I didn't get it. Are you on Yahoo? Because my
Yes.
Yahoos don't come through.
Oh.
So get a new. You go to Gmail. Yahoo sucks anyway. So what do you want me to do here?
Sign
Avery Ellen Warwick.
Sign it right here and date it.
Do you know where Sterling Motors is?
Yes.
Huh. That's interesting. I just bought a BMW there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's right by my house.
Is it? Yeah. I should have come by and
Sign my paper then.
showed it to you. Yeah. Okay. Where do I sign? What's the dealio? Just I
here,
approve.
and then date. Yeah, that's all it is.
So, am I going to get a disease touching this paper? Yeah. What's the date today?
28?
28th of what?
28.
Okay, so does this mean you're dropping out of school, or just this class, or out of life, or what's the dealio? Just this
My other class is online.
Okay, well,
That's.
we'll see you next quarter.
Yeah. See you there.
Okay, have a good life. Don't change.
I just wanted to know if you found
Yeah, I
the speech.
found it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to
It
know. Oh,
was
and also,
misfiled.
if you could give me the prompt for the sticky speech.
You don't have the question for the sticky speech?
I tried looking for it
Boy,
right now.
you're in trouble, baby.
I may have fallen.
Here, let me get you on camera saying you don't have the prompt for the sticky speech. That's bad news, baby. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, let me turn this baby off.